so it's feeding consistently
Yeah.
into these buckets.
Okay.
These buckets carry it up over to that hopper up here.
Okay.
This hopper up here, and then it gets weighed in these scales. So there's scale 1 and
Yeah.
scale 2.
Okay.
It comes in here, and then it's ready to dump.
Yep.
At the same time, down here, there's the bags are fed in here.
Yeah.
It gets the arm. Actually, I can open it up a little bit for you.
Okay.
So this arm here,
Yeah.
it tilts this way, goes and grabs the bag,
Yeah.
brings it back down, presents it over here, and pushes up front. There are clips here that will clip the bag,
Yeah.
essentially clipping the bag on the sides like this,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
And then what will happen is, once it does that, these suction cups here will come to the other side. Then all of them will engage,
Yeah.
and then these ones here will pull back a little bit, right? Opening the bag, and then this hopper here will come down,
Yeah.
right? So once they come down, it sends a signal to the scale to say I'm ready to dump.
Yeah.
And then when it's in there and it's ready to dump, one of the scales dumps at a time. So one dumps, it goes through the hopper into the bag, and then once it dumps, once the scale sends a signal, it says I have dumped now.
Yeah.
And then what it will do is this side of the cups
Yep.
will release, and then the cribs will kind of tighten a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you have the sealing bar, which is this guy here.
Yeah.
So this will now come back up
Yeah.
to release it. This will be shut like this, and then the sealing bar comes and seals the bag, right?
Yeah.
Once it seals the bag, it drops the bag. The bag drops to here,
Yeah.
and then gets conveyed up to, you would have like a container or a turntable if you want on the other side, depending
Okay.
on what you want. Right, so that's how that kind of works. If it's in a powder form,
Yeah.
you actually have what you're doing is you're essentially dumping your powder into this portion here.
Yeah.
There's a screw auger in there, if you can see it. There's
Yeah.
a screw auger in there. That screw auger starts metering product to the top of the screw.
Yeah.
That is joined to
This one here.
this portion here, which is joined to this portion here,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
And then there are attachments that we have that will then come here. It still uses the same bagger system
Yeah.
on the bottom here, but instead of a scale, we're now using an auger.
Yeah.
So everything that happens with the bagger is the same thing that happens here.
Yeah.
So now with the auger system, the only addition is this comes in, and these get attached here, right?
Yeah.
So when they get attached here, what happens is when it's dumping the product,
Yeah.
because it's powder, most likely there's going to be a small cloud of dust that's coming in.
Yeah.
This is a suction cup to suck that dust, so that is some dust control, so that you don't have a lot of dust in your facility.
Yeah.
It sucks up the little dust that it comes in here and collects that dust in this bag here.
Okay.
Now, depending on what you're doing and your SOPs, this may not be usable afterwards.
Yeah.
Right? But it again depends on your SOP. But it's minimal dust.
Yeah.
Dust that would normally be buoyant and in the air.
Yeah.
And then once it takes up, the machine does the rest, and everything else does the same thing.
That's what I need to know, sir.